Hello, hello. I do hope we're live today. I know we're live. I do hope we're public. I checked and it said we're public. Anyhow, welcome. This is Kinyofu again. It is, what is today? Today is Wednesday, the 22nd. And I'm inviting you to join me. Hello, hello. I see you. I'm inviting you to join me as we drive in my Uber car.
In 0.1 miles, turn left.
I don't know if you hear my GPS.
Turn right.
I'm trying to get someplace. And I just thought that we could do this together without my GPS being a big problem. Anyhow, hi, Jacqueline, how are you? So I've been doing this series. I think I'm on day 3 or 4. I should keep track. I really should keep track. Hi, Calvin. Thank you for watching.
And then
let me know if you hear the GPS in the background. If you do, I will pull over and stop it. But I am probably on day 3 or day 4 of my EmpowerUp message reveal. And if you've been on before, let me know. I'm definitely open to hearing your comments. I would love to hear what you have to say, what you've been thinking about it. Okay, so my messages are, I stopped at a light. I'm not going to reach back and get my messages from the car doors, which is where I keep them when I drive my Uber clients. So EmpowerUp is a series of messages, and actually 36 cards and 36 messages, right? And the intention is that you would pull a card a day and read it, or however it feels. You might want to pull one card after the other, but let's do one day at a time. That's what we're doing. And each message has some meaning to it, and my excitement is being awakened to what the message is. And it's funny because even though I wrote the message, I love hearing what the I love reading them, or I love hearing them read to me. So when I share with my Uber passengers, they would read it. I'd ask them how they feel about it, if it resonates with them, and usually they say, yes, it does, it's right on time. And I'm like, great. And I was like, can you share it with me? And then they read it to me. And as they're reading it to me, I'm like, wow, that is such an amazing message. So I'm not being big-headed, I'm being real, right? This is my message, but it's coming back to me, and I usually forget the message that I wrote. And obviously I'm not thinking about it, because out of 36 messages, how can I know which one they're going to pick? But what they pick is right on time for me too. So it is pretty amazing. Anyhow, you can get your own card deck at reproductiveawakening.com/cards. I'm going to look for a place to pull over. I see a place up there. I'm going to get the cards and we're going to do our reveal. So are you as excited as I am? Yes. So I just pulled over, and it's not even a bus stop, it's an actual stop, a spot. It's great. So you can feel free to share with whomever. You can share, press the share button, share to your people on your page. You can also literally invite people, tag people. That would be great. Oh, my cards are right here. Okay, so here are the cards. EmpowerUp. And I'm going to do a little shuffle. And I'm going to pick a card. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It feels like this one right here. Yes, this is one of my favorites. Ready? Are you listening? Right there. Hear it now? That's your answer. You asked and now you received. Not sure what you heard? Get quiet. Trust. I will read that again. Are you listening? Right there. Hear it now? That's your answer. You asked and now you received. Not sure what you heard? Get quiet and trust. So again, I don't remember what the story was behind me writing that message, but I know that when we listen, we hear so many things. And what do I mean by listen? I'm not talking about listen to what the chatter is around us, the chatter on the TV, the chatter on the radio, the chatter of the people on the train station as you're eavesdropping to their conversations. I'm not talking about the chatter of your friends as they gossip or as they give you their opinion. I'm talking about the words, the feelings, the messages you get from the Most High, right? From Spirit, from Creator, creation, whatever it is you call. But it's there. And if you don't know that it's there, then all you need to do really is get quiet. The more quiet you get, the more that you will hear. Our brains are used to taking in all this information, and we're so busy, sorry for the construction noise, we're so busy listening to what's outside of us and what's around us. Our brain is not used to listening to what's inside. How do you get quiet? You get quiet by not talking. How about that? If you're in a conversation, it's amazing. If you don't say anything, it's amazing how many things you can receive. You can hear the person's spirit. If someone's talking to you, you can hear them. You can hear if they're, if they're being truthful. You can hear if they are, you could, hear and feel their emotions. If they are nervous, or if they are unsure of themselves. All that's very, very present in their words, but not their words, right? Not their literal words. It's the energy behind their words. And you also are getting the message about what it is you're saying and what kind of value that plays in your life. Because not everybody's message is your message. So, I'm sharing you my message. Sure, this is message that I feel Spirit delivered to me, and I feel like it does have some value in everybody's life, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe my message, this message is not relative to you, and that's up to you and your spirit to decide. Hi Mario, how are you?
Turn right.
So in your deciding whether or not the message that you're hearing, the message that you're feeling is right for you and where it applies, that is the place where you're going to get really connected to your own spirit. The more that you listen, the more that you feel, right? So let's say, I'm sure you heard these stories before. You normally
turn right,
walk down the street, walk down these particular streets, but today something says no, don't go down this street, right? You don't know why, but for some reason you decide not to, and then you find out that later on that something happened on that street. Now the one thing that I'm clear is that if I'm leaving the house late, although I do my best to stay on time, but if I leave my house late, or if I wind up making a wrong turn, this is real. This has happened to me numerous times. I'm driving Uber, either I'm driving myself, hi David, or I am driving somebody else and I make a wrong turn. I will feel really bad about making that wrong turn. But when I wind up back on track, I see accidents. I see things happen, and I'm like, wow, if I continued on my normal path, then
turn left.
I might have been part of that mix-up. Who knows? I don't know, but I feel like it's all good. Everything is all good. Okay, so I might have gone off on a little tangent, maybe not. My point is that I think ultimately, trust yourself, trust what you hear in your spirit, trust what you feel, because that's going to get you to the place where you need to be. And if you don't hear that message, if you don't feel that message, practice by being quiet. So like I said, not talking, meaning you could be in your own space, quiet. No radio, no TV. Oh my gosh, right? No radio, no TV, no sounds. That might be alarming to some. It could also mean, as I mentioned, not doing so much talking when someone is talking with you. You do the listening. It could also mean you sitting down and deliberately being quiet in the process of meditation, right? Meditation, sitting. You don't have to be cross-legged. You don't have to even be sitting down. You can be laying down. But the thing with laying down is that you could wind up falling asleep. Anyhow, you meditate, it gets you closer to being connected, and it gets you closer to your thoughts, and gets you closer to where you need to be. So I'm going to end right here.
Turn left.
I am seeking feedback. Do feel free to leave messages in the comment section, and come back tomorrow. Again, you can get the messages at reproductiveawakening.com/cards. $25 a pack, and you can read along with me. And maybe one day, this would be really nice, is you could pull a card and you could share it by typing it in, and then we could discuss it together, or have the community discuss it with us, or with me, or however. But you could read them, you could pull the card, is what my point is. And tomorrow, between 3 and 6, you can catch me. I'm so glad that you joined me, David and Mario and Jacqueline. I will talk to you later. Bye.